Don't worry, Mama. You look fine. You look beautiful. You don't look like someone that just shot someone in cold blood.
Stop it, Pilar. We have to keep up some kind of appearance. We have to remain calm. Otherwise, the police are going to question us again, and we're going to wind up in prison.
We're going to wind up in prison anyway. I mean, sooner or later, they're going to figure out that I set up the whole thing for you to find me and Ben together and that you shot him to protect me.
No, they won't. I told you. Not if we get them to suspect someone else.
And I told you that if you're planning to set up Bill, you can forget about it.
Don't you worry about Bill. I found someone else to take the fall, and this person is more appropriate. She pulled out a knife in front of a room full of witnesses and announced that she wanted to kill him.
What are you talking about?
She has no alibi for the time of the murder, and she has done it before. She killed your brother. She killed my Mick.
Oh, my God. You're talking about Michelle. You want to set up Michelle? You can't do that.
Not only can I do it, you're going to help me.
Hey, there you are.
Hi.
Hi. What's the matter? Oh, you gotta stop beating yourself up over this. Is that what's going on?
It's just, should not have said all those terrible things about Ben in front of Drew. She loved him, you know, she was so happy to finally find her father.
You didn't say anything that wasn't true.
But I hurt her. She's not just gonna forgive me for that.
Maybe if she doesn't, she doesn't. Ben Warren did nothing but create misery for everybody in his wake. You know that.
For Drew.
That's only because he wasn't in Drew's life long enough, right? Although I have to say, Ben did do one thing good for you and me. He brought Teresa back around into our lives.
This is a good thing?
Mm-hmm. Because Teresa got me in touch with Jimmy, and Jimmy introduced me to some people over at Strategic Records, and they just offered me a job.
What is this? What happened?
Well, you were out with Aunt Maida when they called. Honey, it's an incredible job. It's perfect. There's just one catch.
What?
We would have to move to L.A. And I know it would be an enormous change, but hey, it's kind of what we wanted, right? It's a clean break, a fresh start. This is it. This is our ticket out of here. This is our big chance.
So how long do you think you'll be able to keep this up?
Keep what up?
Acting normal. Talking about domestic stuff, Reva, when inside you're going crazy trying to figure out what's going on with Cassie and Richard right now.
You know something, Joshua? You're the one who's obsessing about Richard. I don't give a damn about him.
If only that were true. By the way, say hi to Cassie for me.
It's not what you think. Yes, I was going to call Cassie,
Reva,
but it was...
Stop, okay? Listen to yourself. You're scared to death that Cassie's going to marry Richard, and you'll do anything you can to stop her. In fact, you're so determined right now, even you don't know how far you'll go.
So, maybe we should, you know, think about it and,
Reconsider?
well, maybe, you know, we should kind of just think about it a little more and
I would
maybe.
really like that. I would appreciate it.
Okay, so we should eat something. We should, you know, to soak up the wine.
Well, listen, why don't I call Fisk and he can have something.
No, don't be silly. I can cook and I have pasta and I have veggies in the kitchen, so...
All right, well, can I help you?
You, in the kitchen. That I would love to say. Actually, no. I want to think about this marriage thing, and I do some of my best thinking while I'm cooking, so,
I find that long walks work best for me.
Hart used to do that. He used to take long walks, and he'd go for hours, and then he'd sit by the stream, and I don't know why I'm telling you this, so I'm gonna go in the kitchen.
Cassie, I know why you're telling me that. That's because storybook romances can happen. They do happen. You had one with Han. And the kind of marriage that we're talking about is something quite different.
I know that.
And perhaps, well, perhaps it's not right for you. I don't know. Only you can know.
You mean, can I marry you knowing you don't love me?
Right, and knowing that you don't love me. These are the kind of questions we have to ask ourselves, and well, we really do need to be quite honest about it.
I'm not gonna do this. I am not gonna help you do this. And if you decide to do this on your own, I swear I will go to the police myself.
And what are you gonna do, confess?
I will if I have to.
Are you telling me that you'd send us both to jail, your poor grandmother, huh? Is that what you're saying, just to protect Michelle?
What are you talking about? Grandma has nothing to do with this.
Oh, come on. The two of you planned this all together. She was the one who sent me over to Ben's apartment, and that makes her an accessory. Yes, she will go to prison. And at her age?
No, this can't be true. This cannot be happening.
The law says that she's just as guilty as we are. As a matter of fact, we had a talk about it, and she says she's agreed that if the police are onto us, that she's going to take the blame all by herself to save us, to save you.
You're just saying that. No. Grandma can't do that.
She's a strong and determined woman, Pilar. Do you think that she's not going to protect her only granddaughter that she loves so much? Do you think that she's not going to sacrifice herself for you?
Please, Mommy, there has to be another way.
No, there is no other way, I'm afraid not.
But Michelle is innocent.
Far from it. Do you forget that she murdered your brother? And look what she did to Danny. She turned him against us. No, there is no other solution. And the faster we get on to this, the better.
I can't do this. Fine. You know, what do you want me to do? What?
Listen to me. Okay, I'm gonna get Danny and Michelle to come over here. And when I excuse myself, you keep them occupied until I get back, okay?
What are you gonna do while I'm with them?
I'm gonna do what has to be done, that's all.
And what if they figure out that I'm trying to stall them?
They won't. They won't. Now, you said once that you wanted to be a real Santos. Well, here's your chance.
If you're asking me if I want to start a new life with you, yes. God, yes, that's all I've ever wanted.
It was one other thing. How do you feel about my family moving out there with us? I know. So you saw how hard this hit my mother, Ben's death and everything, and I really think that for the first time she's questioning staying in the family business.
Well, questioning is one thing, actually doing it is another.
I know that, but I think if we told her that we're moving to LA and that she's welcome out there with us, it could be exactly what she needs to convince her.
She's not gonna live with this issue.
What, you don't want to wake up every morning to my mother serving us breakfast in bed?
Okay, I'm just checking. If you want your family to move out with us, okay, I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't think your mother's gonna go for it, but I'm okay with
Sure,
that.
but even if she doesn't, maybe Pilar will. If nobody wants to join us, we're gonna do it, right?
Yes.
It's all right?
Yes. This is so all right. This is so all right. This is all, wow, all right.
Fine. Hello.
Daniel. Hi. Am I disturbing you?
No, not a problem. What's wrong? You sound upset.
Oh, I'm just tired, that's all. I've been answering phone calls all day, condolences, and, Drew wanted me to pick out a suit for Ben, you know.
Yeah, I know, Ma. You told me that already, remember?
I did? I'm sorry. Anyway, I was just wondering if, you and Michelle would like to come over for dinner, if you have nothing to do, so we can be together.
You know, dinner, that's a good idea. Actually, because we've got something really important that Michelle and I want to talk to you about.
Then we'll see you soon. Oh, and would you like to invite Abby and Rick with you?
No, can't do. Rick's doing a double shift at the hospital, and Abby's out of town with one of her speaking gigs.
Well, that's good. Okay, well, we'll do it another time then. Well, then we'll see you soon. Okay? All right. Bye-bye. They're on their way. What's wrong, Pilar?
You know, this is not right. This is not right. If I do this, God will never forgive me.
Listen to me. Hell is a long way off, but prison could be right around the corner. You are going to help me with this, Pilar. We will do this together.
I'm worried about Cassie. Why is that so hard to understand?
You know something? I just don't want to talk about it anymore tonight, okay? I'm tired. I'm tired of the whole deal. I should have just listened to my gut. I wouldn't be standing here right now if I had. I'd be sitting... Never mind.
Sitting where?
It really doesn't
No,
matter.
you were going to say something.
I had plans for this evening, but I canceled them, and I wish I hadn't. That's it.
What kind of plans?
Dinner plans, Reva. A couple of drinks, a few laughs. A normal evening. Like normal people have. Only I'm having a little trouble now remembering what normal is like.
So who are you going to have dinner with? Billy?
It really just doesn't matter anymore.
A woman? Is that it? You have a date planned for tonight?
Yes, that's it. A date. With a nice, sensible, responsible woman.
Beautiful corpse, Olivia. I don't believe you.
I'll make a big deal out of it.
A date? How could you?
How could I what? Want to spend a little time with a woman who's actually going to pay attention to me when I'm standing in the same room with her?
And what the hell am I doing here? I am fighting like a dog to try to save this marriage.
Save this marriage. Is that what you call it? You run to the phone to get to Cassie so you can tell... What, you did that because you care so much about us, Reva, and about our marriage? I do care about us,
but I care about my sister, too.
Oh, so you had to get her on the phone to warn her against this big mistake she's about to make in her life. Marrying a prince. Becoming a princess. Boy, that's a tough break, isn't it?
Well, Richard doesn't love her.
You don't know that.
Of course I do. It's obvious. How could he possibly love her when he still...
When he still loves you. Is that what you're thinking? Reva, you're not as unforgettable as you think you are. Richard's over you. He told Billy he doesn't want anything to do with you anymore.
Yeah. Well, he told me the same thing in San Cristobal.
Really? I take it you didn't believe him then?
He didn't mean it. He was lashing out because he was hurt.
He told you it was over. And that wasn't enough for you. He's engaged to another woman, and that's not enough for you. What does Richard have to do to convince you that he doesn't love you anymore? Does he have to put it on the front page of the newspaper, post it on a website?
You know what? If he is over me, then why is he chasing my sister all over town?
He could have any woman in the world, and he chooses Cassie. You think that's just a convenience?
No, I think he chose her because she's a wonderful person.
Fine. You think what you want.
You know something else? You go ahead and you go out. You go out on your hot little date. Stay out all night for all I care. Because I'm not going to stand here and take any more abuse tonight. So you go, you get the hell out of here.
Stop it! Stop talking to him like that.
So did you do some thinking while you were cooking?
Yeah, I did.
And come up with anything that you want to share?
If I were a princess. Okay, well, you know, I did some reading up on San Cristobal.
Really? I'm impressed.
Well, I wanted to make sure this is a place where I'd want my children to be raised, you know.
And, well, what did you conclude?
You're lacking a few things.
Such as?
Well, a children's museum. I mean, the Springfield Children's Museum is Tammy's favorite place to go. It has tons of interactive educational activities. It's opened whole new worlds for Tammy.
Well, I'm sure it has, but Cassie, you know, if we were to be married, your children wouldn't have to go to the Springfield Children's Museum to be exposed to such things. You know, they'd have the best tutors. They'd be traveling quite a bit, and they'd, you know...
What about the other children in San Cristobal who aren't so fortunate? I mean, I'm sorry, but in general, you lack free cultural and educational activities for children, and especially the poor children.
It's, well, all right, so that concerns you as a mother.
Of course it does.
Okay, well, fine. As Princess of San Cristobal, you will create the first children's museum. How's that?
Do you have a problem with that?
No, I don't have a problem. I think it's a wonderful idea. All right, so, children's... anything else? If I am to be your husband, madame?
Your turn. What are your requirements, for a wife?
Well, it's quite simple, really. You'd just be required to, you know, attend various functions. You'd, you know, travel with me occasionally.
To make it look like the marriage is for real.
Right. Yes.
Anything else?
Well, you see, this does bring us to a matter of some delicacy. You know, I'm expected to provide an heir to the throne. And, well, this means that at some point, not right away, of course, that you and I would be expected to...
Make love?
I know that you had a very special relationship with Hart. The kind of love that only comes around, well, for most people once in a lifetime.
Like you have with Reva.
Yes, and no. You still love Hart, and, well, if by some miracle he was to walk through that door right now, you'd want to be with him.
What are you saying?
I'm just trying to say that I know you have deep feelings, and you're a sensitive person, and the last thing I would want is for you to feel coerced into doing something and then hate me for it later.
can never hate you. I mean, I know that, you know, everything you're doing is to save your country, and you've been nothing but a perfect gentleman about it. You have.
What?
No, it's just that, I was just thinking about this contract that you put together with Dax. You know, I just can imagine how everything was worded. Was I supposed to conceive by a certain
Cassie,
date?
please just forget about that bloody contract. We did away with the contract, remember? We agreed that for this to work, we would have to come to our own terms.
What feels right for both of us.
Right. So, there's no time limit or pressure or anything like that. You just... When, you would tell me, you know, when you've felt comfortable. You know, comfortable enough to be with me. That's all.
You said you guys were trying to work things out.
We are.
The daddy meant more to you than anything, and then I walk in here and you're ordering him to leave?
Mara, honey, you don't understand.
Mara, that's not what she
No.
meant. She...
How can you hurt daddy like this? I mean, what is the matter with you? How could you be so selfish?
Mara.
Well, she is selfish. All she can think about is Prince Richard. Every poor girl's fantasy, right, Mom? That's what you said. You couldn't have enough when you were my age. That's why you're greedy now.
Okay, all right, Mara, that's enough.
Yeah.
Reva. Wait a minute. Now, where are you going? Just, Reva.
They're here.
Mommy, please just tell me what you're gonna do.
You don't need to know.
Hey, hi.
Oh, Danny. I'm so glad you're here. Both of you. Thank you so much.
Your mom's taking this really rough. How are you? I never wanted any of this at all.
I know, it's really hard.
You know, it's the cook's night off. We're gonna have to order something in.
Whatever. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry. I didn't remember. I forgot all about that when I invited you over.
It's okay. Really. Don't worry about it.
I'm not really that hungry. You know, I had to look through all of his clothes when I had to pick that one suit out, and I just...
It's okay. Hey, how about some good news for a change? How's that sound?
That would be nice.
Okay, well, Michelle and I have some great news for both of you. Yeah, I think it's time we focus on the future. Don't you? Our futures, all of our futures. What do you think?
Future. The future. I thought that my future was going to be with Ben. I'm sorry, Danny. It's a very difficult day for me right now, and I just can't.
All right, why don't you...
No, I just want to take a moment.
Do you want us to go?
No, I want you to stay. Please, I want to hear the good news. Pilar, you just keep them company until I get back, okay? I'll just be a moment, all right?
Sure. Okay. Maybe you think I should go with...
No. She needs a moment alone. That's all. She'll be right back. She'll be fine. So, guys, what's the big news that you guys wanted to tell us?
Well, okay.
What?
I got a job offer.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. It's out in L.A., and Michelle and I have talked about it, and I'm going to do it.
Oh, so, what, you guys are going to move to L.A.?
Actually, Michelle and I were thinking that we would all go out there. You and Mama and Grandma, too.
Danny.
Now, just think about it. It's a great idea. Mama would get out of the family business. We could all make a fresh start together. Pilar, look around you. Look at this house. Look at what it's become. It's like a tomb. Don't you want to get out of here?
Yes, Danny, you know I would love to do that. You know, I would love to get out of here, but, you know, this house and Mama and the business, this is all she knows.
Which is why we're all going to have to work really hard to convince her. Do you know what I'm saying?
And even if she doesn't go along with it, we still want you to come with us. We want you to move in with us. I would be such a burden.
Are you kidding me? You would not.
No, I would be more like a curse. Because that's all I've been ever since I got back from school. I mean, look at everything that's happened. Look at what I did to Bill. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I know what's going on with you.
I feel so guilty.
I know what's going on with you. You feel bad because Mama's a total wreck and you can't do anything to make her feel better, but this is not your fault. It's nobody's fault. If it's anyone's fault, it's Ben's fault. He's the stupid idiot who got himself killed. Pilar, this is all going to be over really soon. And when it is, I want you to seriously think about moving out to LA with us so that we can all be a family together. Right?
Right.
Powdered burns. Ben's blood. Let's see how you get out of this, Michelle.
Mara, I know you're angry. I know you're upset, but you can't talk to your mom like that, okay? It's disrespectful.
How can you defend her after the way she talks to you?
I know this has got to be difficult for you. To watch us fighting. I wish we weren't fighting. I really do. But you have to understand something. It's not because of you. It's got nothing to do with you. We love you very much. We always have. We always will. Unless, of course, you have some part of your body pierced, then I'll never talk to you again.
Cute, Dad.
Don't be laughing. I'm serious about this now.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you what.
What?
Why don't just the two of us, you and me right now, go out and get some pizza? What do you think?
Oh, I'd love to, but I can't.
Oh, no.
I know. I'm going
Come
over to
on,
Julie's
you're breaking my
house.
heart here.
But I'll take a rain check.
Okay. I'm going to hold you to that, though, all right? Come here.
I
love you with all my heart and soul. I do.
Okay.
Olivia, hi, it's Josh. I just wanted to call to apologize again for canceling this evening.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine. It was rude.
No harm done, really. No harm done at all.
Do you have some kind of a party going on over there?
Party?
Yeah, the music, it's pretty loud.
Oh, it's Tosca. It's so beautiful. It's so tragic. Josh, I have to go.
Okay, I just wanted to...
Thanks. Thank you for everything. I have to go.
Tosca.
The opera?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Mindy and I saw it in Paris. It's great. Oh, but it's so sad. Well, I'll see you later.
Wait, just a minute. Why was it so sad? What happens?
Well, Tosca, she's the heroine. At the end, her lover dies, and she's so devastated that she kills herself. I mean, we cried our eyes out. Well, I'll see you later. Love ya.
Answer the phone, Olivia. Come on, answer the phone. Come on.
It helps keep the comfort in your jerseys, the cool in your cottons, the fluff in your fleece. It's new cheer with liquefiber. During the wash, threads begin to wear. But liquefiber interweaves through cotton threads to help protect them. So your khakis keep their kick. New cheer with liquefiber. Long live your clothes.
I learned a new song. I learned this. I learned to read.
The jet zip.
Introducing the Leap Pad from Leapfrog.
Stumbled
Out of bed.
It brings books to life
Opened.
and teaches kids to read.
Utah.
And I learned the state.
And so much more.
And I learned music.
The Leap Pad from Leapfrog.
And I learned...
Thanks for making a leave. For almost 5 years, I often had a hard time walking. I went from doctor to doctor and even had surgery on both knees. Most pain relievers worked for a while, then quit, and the pain came back. Finally, a doctor suggested a leave. Soon I could dance all night again.
Aleve can stop pain all day with just 2 pills. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
Now people say I'm a walking advertisement for Aleve.
All day strong, all day long.
This Saturday, starting at 8 a.m. One day, one sale. That's not gonna hang around. Super Saturday, only at Sears. Blink, and it's gone.
Everybody gather around and do the Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Just wanna say it's a Cool Whip. Have a Cool Whip holiday. It's a Cool Whip. Cool Whip, baby.
We were getting worried about you.
I feel better already.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine, except that I'm just so tired, Danny. Could we cancel dinner? I'm sorry. I know you came all the way over here.
No, it's fine.
No, you know what? We completely understand. We should tell her before we leave, though.
Oh, but yes, the good news. Please, tell me.
I got a job offer, and it's for a record company out in L.A. And Michelle and I have talked about it, and we really want you and Pilar and Grandma to move out there with us. What do you think?
I mean, it'll save us a lot of money on airfare, you know, flying back and forth, right?
Especially you, because, you know, as soon as there's a grandkid in the picture, you're going to want to see that little monster every day.
Grandchild? What are you talking about, Danny? Wait a minute. Michelle, are you pregnant?
Well, what's wrong? I mean, make it sound like that would be a problem.
I can only imagine what must be going through your mind right now. What you must think of me. A man who can ask you to enter into such an arrangement. Just know that, well, Dax had announced that I was to take a bride.
I'm just wondering what you must be thinking about me. What kind of woman would agree to this? Must be someone who can shut off her feelings enough to get on stage and take off her clothes. That's probably the kind of woman who would agree to do something like this, right?
Cassie. It's not at all like that. It's not what I think. When I look at you, I see someone very...
So it's true. You asked Cassie to marry you. What are you doing here? What am I doing? I'm trying to save you from making the biggest mistake of your life, Cassie. How could you do this to her?
Well, I don't need saving from you or anybody else, okay? What you're considering doing doesn't just affect you, it affects the entire family. Including you. Damn right, including me.
Actually, this has nothing to do with you, Reva.
Is that so? Then tell me you love her, Richard. Tell me you love her, and I'll go.
This is none of your business. This is between Cassie and me.
Well, if you're marrying her, you must love her, right?
Why are you doing this?
You don't love Cassie. And if you ever loved me, you'll do one last thing. You'll stop this madness, and you'll find yourself another bride.
No, it's just that what you were saying.
Carmen, I'm not pregnant.
Yeah, but what if she
Not
was?
yet.
I would hope that you'd be a little happy about it.
No, I'm actually thrilled. It's just that with the new job and you're moving away and to add a baby to all of that, it's just so overwhelming, Danny. I don't think I'd be very much help to you right now.
Listen, did the police find any leads at all?
Well, nothing they're not sharing with us.
I'm sure something will turn up. It always does.
Yes, I'm sure it will. Well, thank you for coming by. Thank you, really.
Listen.
No problem. I want you to seriously think about this, though, about coming out to L.A. Will you please promise me you will think about it? Seriously think about it?
I will.
Carmen, if you change your mind, please call us.
Yeah, just call if you need anything, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Where were you? What were you doing?
Let's just say that it's a very good thing that Michelle is not pregnant, or my grandchild would be born in a prison where Michelle is going to be for a very long time.
Olivia? Olivia! Olivia, open the door! Olivia!
Olivia?
I know your country needs a princess. But do you know what he's asking you to be? Cassie, you can't settle for that. A loveless, empty marriage. It'll suck the life and all the joy right out of you. And honey, you deserve so much more than that. So much more. You deserve to have the kind of love you had with heart. True love, not a lie. You don't know what I want or what I need. This is my choice. It's my choice. You know I'm right.
Yes.
Cassie. Honey, I'm doing this for you. You may not believe that now. Just go, okay? Go.
He is right, you know. We both know it. You do deserve better. Forgive me.
Wait.